Hello, everybody. I am back with you all to share another scrapbook process video. This is for the album that I created as a Christmas gift. I have no idea when you're actually going to see these layouts. I have so many of them to edit and upload. So you are going to be seeing these for a while. I honestly and truly have probably like 50 videos to edit that have been filmed over the past several months. So I really just need to, get working on that. It's not so much like it's the voiceover. It takes a while. So this layout only took me 23 minutes to make. And I really went back and forth about, do I speed it up? Do I what do I do about this video? Because it kind of makes it really short if I speed it up and make the time go faster. And so I decided to just leave it. I didn't think 23 and a half minutes was an overly long video. And I thought it would be something a little bit different to share with you all. Like, it's something I don't often do is scrapbook at or share the video at my normal speed, I guess it would be. So you can see how quickly or slowly, depending on your take on it, I scrapbook. I don't have this layout in front of me. Currently, it is wrapped and under my Christmas tree, even though it is January the 6th. We had a little bit of a wrinkle, let's say, in our Christmas plans. So those particular gifts are still waiting to be opened under the tree. It's fine. That being said, though, I think I am going to unwrap it, which means I will have to wrap it again. But I think I'm going to unwrap it and film a share, not show a share, film a share of the completed album. So, you won't see that for a while. But at least I can get it filmed and ready to go for when all the layout videos are finished. I believe these pictures are 4x4. If I had to guess, I would say they are 4x4. I'm trying to think, did I distress the edges of the pictures for this? If I did, I use a sanding block made by Kaisercraft. I have a couple of them. They're made by Kaisercraft and they look like a nail file and they feel like a nail file. So I am sure that if you didn't have one, you could just use a nail file. It'd be much easier to find. I don't know how easy these sanding blocks are to find. I got mine from my local scrapbook store, but I think the last time I went to look to purchase some, I couldn't find any on her website. So it's possible that she's having supply chain issues like the rest of the world. So I don't know where you could get these, but I would recommend just using a nail file on the edge of your photos if it's something that you're interested in. I keep mine right beside me in my desk drawer. I have a tool drawer, like hand tools, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. So back to the layout. I think you saw me pull out these little stickers. They're puffy stickers. I got them when I was in the UK years ago. And years ago, I haven't been to the UK since 2019. Oh, it's very sad. It was May 2019, the last time I traveled. Actually, that's not true. The last time I traveled was November of 2019. But we drove to Pennsylvania. Big road trip. Drive to Pennsylvania. I live in Ontario, in case you're wondering. So these letters, let me think. They are those. Who makes those? I can see the company in my head, and I have one of their inks here. I'll grab the ink. It's beside me, so I can tell you the name of the company. Now watch, I won't be able to find any of their inks. I thought they were in this bucket here. Is this one of them? Of course they're not in this bucket where I thought they were. Oh my goodness, who makes those? Oh, I can't remember. I know I can remember like the name of their ink colors, but I can't remember. Oh, here they are. What this brand is called. Sorry, I know it's probably loud. Okay, the Stamp Market makes those alphabet. It's a stamp and die set. So what you do is the stamp comes all connected together. Like you can't, well, I mean, you could separate the letters if you wanted to, but then I don't know, it would be not as effective, I guess. It comes together on like one sheet of stamp paper or stamp material. They're photopolymer stamps, so they're really thick. And they have that size and they have a smaller size. And then you buy, or it might be sold together. I'm not sure if they're sold together as a set or not. But you can buy the dies or the die. It's one solid piece, like one single sheet of die. And they cut out the letters in the rectangles. So it makes big tile alpha. Like if you're comparing it to, say, October Afternoon, the tile letter, the mini market letter stickers, it's considerably larger. I'm trying to think. There's like a sticker version that would be the same size, and I can't think of any off the top of my head. The only ones I can think of, they're all smaller. But they do make really lovely letter alphas. I was going to say stickers, but I mean, you could make them into stickers, but you stamp them on paper and cut them. So, I mean, if you had sticker paper that you could stamp on, it would work really well. Actually, I do have sticker paper. Maybe I should try that. So I'm pretty sure this particular layout, I was participating in a virtual crop at the time. And there were challenges. Now, I cannot tell you what the challenge was because, quite honestly, I probably made this layout in October, November. I can't remember. I can tell you that I'm wearing the color Malibu nail polish by Gel Moment. That's about all I can tell you about that time period. It was a new nail polish that was released then, so I wanted to wear it right away. It's really pretty. All of the nail polish that you see me wear in videos is probably by Gel Moment. I don't typically wear other nail polish anymore. I don't know what to say. It doesn't stick to my nails. Half the time the gel polish doesn't stick to my nails, so I don't really know what that's all about. But if you have any advice on how to get it to stay on my nails better, I would love to hear it. I think I've tried everything, but you never know. There may have been something that I've missed. So I am putting the letter alphas up on foam dots. That heart is a die from Close to My Heart, and it's amazing. I love it. It's a set. I don't have my dies handy, or else I would tell you. It's a set. I think 3 or 4 hearts come in the set, and you can... No, I'm explaining that wrong. 3 or 4 hearts come in the set, the die set. And what I meant to say was there's stitching around the outer edge of them. they're really quite lovely, and I really like them. I think this was the first time that I used them on a scrapbook layout, and I can't say that I've used them since. Oh, I should really get them out and use them again. I think there's 3 or 4 sizes. I can't remember. They're probably still available on the Close to My Heart website. I can put a link down below. I'll put a link down below to share with you all. The paper that I'm using, I started out for this entire album. I started out using Safe Travels by Simple Stories. Well, the album grew quickly, and I ran out of paper. Not all paper, but I needed more papers to use. So I went through my stash and I pulled out all of the papers that matched the Safe Travels collection. And I put them in a box. And they're still in that box on my shelf. But they're mostly just scraps and embellishments that's left now. So that's what I did for this album. I don't often make a dedicated, oh, sorry, the dogs are really noisy upstairs. I don't often make a dedicated kit for an entire album, but this was a gift. And I really wanted the album to seem cohesive from start to finish. I didn't want there to be, pages that I was in a different mood when I made that layout, so the page reflects that and it's a totally different color scheme. That did happen, and I had to go back and add in a couple more things to kind of make it, flow better through page to page in the album. So I did try to make it cohesive from the beginning, but I failed a little bit. So I had to go back and fix my tiny error. So I'm trying to remember what this challenge was as I'm watching this. I'm really not too sure. I'm wondering if it was to use twine or tags or something like that. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. If you're interested, the virtual crop that I was talking about, Nicole Jones does them. She's doing another one later this month. I will most likely be participating. I've not signed up as of yet, but I typically do participate in them. I sit in Scrapbook for an entire weekend, Friday to Sunday, and I make a lot of pages. I think 10 or 12. Must be 12. Must be 12. Because I think we make 3 pages at a time, or 3 or 4 pages in a time frame, a period. Must be 12. Can't say I've really ever paid that much attention. I really should. I think here I'm looking for something to add to the embellishments, and that was the hardest thing for me. Creating these layouts was making the embellishment clusters, because I didn't want to make them too big. And I also didn't want to throw something on there that was completely random. If it were just for me, I would put something random on a layout. Like this is a layout about a cathedral in York. And if it were just for my album, I would put on a bicycle or something. If it fit and it was the right color, that wouldn't bother me. But as it was a gift for somebody else, I didn't, and I don't, because I'm currently also making 2 albums right now that are gifts as well. One I have pictures for, one I don't. So that has also presented a huge challenge. But I found when I'm making these albums for gifts for people that it's difficult to embellish them, because like I said, if it were just for me, it doesn't bother me at all if there's a bicycle on a layout about a cathedral. But for other people, I always like think like, oh, is this gonna like not offend them, but is it gonna bother them? Are they going to look at this and be like, this these pictures have nothing to do with bicycles. Why would you put a bicycle on a layout about a cathedral? So I'm very conscious of that as I'm making these layouts. Now, one of the albums that I'm currently making is in preparation to go to Disney. We're actually supposed to be at Disney in 3 days, but things change. We're going in April now instead. So I'm preparing for that now, and it's so very different making an album for somebody else as opposed to making an album for yourself. Now, the Disney album is, it's easy. I can embellish Disney all day, every day. It's not. Oh, sorry. I started choking on my coffee there and I couldn't stop, so I had to mute the microphone. It was yeah, anyways, I'm fine now. I have water also down here, so that helped. I forget what I was saying now. I don't remember. But anyways, so if you've ever been to York Cathedral, there's this beautiful, beautiful rose window in the cathedral. Wonderful Gothic rose window, and you can just barely see it there in the center of the two towers on the church. I'm sure that that's not the correct term for them, but right in the middle, underneath that triangular portion, there's this beautiful window, and it's designed in the shape of a heart. At the top of it is a heart, because this church was it's said to be in the heart of Yorkshire. So Yorkshire is a county, I suppose, county in England, and the cathedral was the heart of York because it was said to be the middle of Yorkshire. So that's why I titled this layout Heart of York, because this beautiful, oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. I have a picture from the inside, and it's even more spectacular inside the stained glass. So for this layout, I mean, obviously, Heart of York, I'm going to use heart embellishments. So that wasn't too difficult. I did stamp that title, and I've been trying to remember what those stamps are, where they're from, and I can tell you that my alphabet stamps are probably from one of three companies: Close My Heart, L Studio, and Kelly Berkey. I do have those two sets from the stamp market. They are both, they make tile letters. But that's it. And I'm fairly certain that that's, if I used alphabet stamps, not stickers, alphabet stamps, they would be from one of those three companies. They are my absolute favorite. And LE Studio actually has a new stamp set out right now that are letters that I think I need to purchase, even though I'm trying really hard to not buy a lot of stuff. I've given myself a bit of leeway. I can buy like tools, so punches, stamps, and that sort of thing, but I'm gonna try really hard to not buy more paper. Now, that being said, Paige Evans has a new collection coming out, and I might have to buy it. It looks amazing, so that might be a purchase, but I'm gonna try really hard to not buy more paper because, oh my goodness, I have so much paper. I could probably make like 20 scrapbook albums and not run out of paper and not have to buy any. Well, maybe cardstock. But so, am I journaling? Oh, I am journaling. on this layout. Am I journaling? I don't know what I did there. I'm really not sure what I did. Oh, I think that sticker was a checklist. So I checked off the box that was applicable to the layout. I was like, I thought I didn't journal on any of these until the end of, I went all at once. I went through the album and journaled on all of the pages. But I think that is the completion of this layout. I don't think I add anything else. Although I'm not sure what I do for the next 3 minutes then if I don't add anything else. Oh, the date. I did stamp the date on all of these layouts that are in the album. I have a little checklist, or like I sat down and I wrote down all the days where we were and what we did on the list, so that I could I knew every time where the date was. And I think I put a date on every layout. Even though, some of the activities were obviously the same day. I don't think I made layouts for, like, for example, like, I don't think I would have made 2 layouts from the York Cathedral for the album. In my album, there are probably like 4 layouts from York Cathedral, but not on this album. I only had 1 album to complete a 2-week trip to the UK, so I had to, be a little, not stingy, but conservative in my photo selection, let's say. Actually, it was 1 album to complete 2 trips to the UK. One was 2 weeks and one was 1 week. So that in itself was a huge challenge, because I had thousands of pictures from the trips that I've been on in the UK. And I did end up using some pictures from when my husband and I went to the UK, separately from those 2 particular trips, because unfortunately they had a huge, I don't know if it was their camera that malfunctioned. I suspect it was their memory card got corrupted because they didn't buy a good memory card and it corrupted the photos. But yeah, luckily I have enough pictures for everybody and it wasn't a problem. But anyways, thank you all for coming to watch this with me. I hope you'll forgive me that this video is longer than normal. And I would like to encourage you to check out all of the links that are listed down below. And if you like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel and I'll be glad to meet you there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.